Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie. In this lesson, we're going to be learning the pronunciation of ordinal numbers and fractions. Now this is something that takes a little bit to a lot of practice to be good at. So that's normal if you feel that you're struggling pronouncing these things. There's a few simple rules to learn and then you'll be fine. Just keep practicing. Let's switch over to our exercise. Okay, so you already learned the sound, the pronunciation of TH, and that's why we did it first so that we could get ready for this exercise. So let's just look at this here. The sound of TH is used after each ordinal number, except for all numbers ending in 1, 2, and 3. The three exceptions to this rule are 11, 12, and 13. You see how 11 ends with a 1, 12 ends with a 2, and 13 ends with a 3. But those are exceptions and they take the TH ending. All letter endings for each ordinal number must be firmly pronounced. Okay, so if we look at number 1, we would pronounce the ST sound in first. Number 2, we would say second. And number 3, third. For all other numbers, like 4, we pronounce the TH, fourth. 5, fifth. 6, sixth. Now here's the 11. So we say 11th. 12 is 12th. 13, 13th. Okay, that was pretty easy. So let's just practice a few when they are in multiples of 10. Like 21, we would say 21st. 87, 87th. 71, 71st. 92, we would say 92nd. 22, 22nd. 43, 43rd. 38, 38th. Be sure to pronounce that TH at the end. 64, 64th. 55, 55th. 86, 86th. To pronounce ordinal numbers that are multiples of 10, starting with 20, we add ETH as the pronunciation ending. In written form, the Y is changed to I. So you know how we write 20 and it ends with a Y? We're going to change that Y to an I and add ETH. Only it helps with pronunciation. You wouldn't be able to say it otherwise. So 20 would be 20. You pronounce 20 like it is with the Y written with it. And F, so 20F. AT would be ATF. 60, 60F. 40, 40F. 50, 50F. 30, 30F. 90, 90F. 70, 70F. Good, you did really well on that. I can hear you. Okay, let's look at some fractions, the pronunciation of fractions. When pronouncing fractions, if the numerator, the number at the top, is 1, then the denominator, the number at the bottom, is firmly pronounced with a singular ending. So we would say 1/6, but we have to pronounce that TH at the end. 1/17, 1/8, 1/5, 1/10, 1/9. And then we get into the other numbers. 1/3, 1/11, 1/14. Easy enough. When the numerator, the number at the top, is 2 or more, then the denominator, the number at the bottom, is firmly pronounced with a plural ending. This is a little trickier, a little bit more practice is needed here. Like 2/6. So we would have to pronounce the TH and the S at the end. So you'll have to take your time with this one. 2/6. Very difficult. You have to go and then s for the S sound. Quickly together. 2/6. 3/5. 6/8. So you see how I just do a little s. That's all you have to do. Easy. 2/3. That one's a little easier. 2/3. 4/21. 7/10. 4/9. 9/17. 8/11. I hear you. It's not easy. It is easy, but you know, you need practice. I understand. The fraction 1/2 is always read as 1/2. The fraction 1/4 can be read as 1/4 or 1/4. Same thing, you can choose which one you like better or switch it up and use both. The fraction 3/4 can be read as 3/4. We have to add that S because the numerator is 3, or 3/4, your choice. Fractions with a denominator of 12 are pronounced with an F sound and not a V sound, because you already know when we say and spell 12, there's that V, 12. But when it becomes a fraction, that V changes for an F. So we have to say 1/12. 5/12. 5/12. Now I made a little note here and I said possibly the most difficult letter combination to pronounce in the English language. I think it may be. Letter combination. We have to pronounce the F sound, the TH sound, and the S sound. All together very quickly. So this is what we would have to do. For the F, for the TH, and S for the S. Does English get any crazier? It does. Stay tuned, it will get crazier. But just listen to this pronunciation. Very difficult, I agree with you. 5/12. 5/12. I can say no more. Just keep practicing that. 5/12. You'll get it, keep practicing. Okay, let's do some practice sentences. Listen carefully and repeat the following sentences. We are now living in the 21st century. I need 3/4 of a cup of butter for this recipe. My birthday is on January 19th. I also need 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon for this recipe. Christmas is on December 25th. 17/30ths of the kids in my class are boys. Christmas Eve is on December 24th. He wants only 1/4 teaspoon of sugar in his tea. The mortgage is due on the 12th of every month. Valentine's Day is on February 14th. Can you cut off 3/16ths of an inch from this piece of wood? New Year's Eve is on December 31st. Can you lend me 2/3 of a cup of butter? 5/12ths, there's that really difficult one. 5/12ths of the girls in my class have blonde hair. My parents are celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary this weekend. I am the 5th child in my family. My grandmother just had her 92nd birthday. They live on 47th Avenue. The school is on 9th Avenue. My accountant works on the 33rd floor in that building. Bill Clinton was the 42nd president of the United States. John A. Macdonald was the first Prime Minister of Canada. 18/29ths of the people voted for Peter. Friday the 13th is an unlucky day. The Second World War lasted from 1939 to 1945. I see I'm missing a little space there. The rate of interest increased 0.7%. My cousin finished 94th in the bike race. Excuse me. I was the 12th caller on the radio and I won free tickets. He was sick after his 6th beer. I can't believe you ate 1/2 of the extra large pizza. it's even harder to believe that you also ate 11/12 of the cookies. This is her 7th child. We had a big party for his 40th birthday. March is 3/12 or 1/4 of the calendar year. What is on the 99th page of that book? This is her 3rd wedding. 4/5 of the class passed the exam. The car payment comes out of my bank account on the 15th of each month. You are the 37th person on my list. 13/14 of the people were pleased with the service. It's the first door on your left. 80/80ths, 12/12ths, and 6/6ths all equal 1. That was his 13th business trip this year. I have an appointment with my doctor on the 11th. And number 44, this is the 44th sentence that I have written for this lesson. And that's it. That's how you pronounce ordinal numbers and fractions. Like I said, I understand it's going to take a little bit and a lot of practice for you to master that, but that's normal. This is one of the trickier things in English to learn in pronunciation. So if you like that lesson, or if you need more practice with that lesson, go back and do it again. I know that you probably will need more practice with it, but that, like I said, is normal. All of my students have a terrible time learning and pronouncing these ordinal numbers and fractions. Okay, so let's switch over to the other screen. Okay, so if that exercise helped you and you would like to keep receiving more pronunciation exercises, please like and subscribe to my channel, because I keep saying page. So I wrote a little sticky note and I put it on the top of near the camera. So I remember to say channel and not subscribe to my page. Okay, so please subscribe to my, I almost said it again, channel. Also, if you would like to leave a comment, you can do so below. If you need extra practice or some help improving your English, you can get yourselves a copy of Basic English. I finally got the 3rd edition. It arrived today. Okay, so this will help you so much and it'll keep you busy and entertained for hours and hours. It's a very big workbook published by McGraw-Hill and available on Amazon and all other online bookstores. Answer key at the back. If you need help with your verb tenses, this book concentrates on the verb tenses. I know a lot of you, maybe all of you, have difficulty with your verb tenses, but this book will clean that up for you. I'll be putting a few of these lessons online. We'll be doing them together because you might find it a little bit overwhelming just looking at stuff like this. So I'll help you with that. Also available on Amazon. So I'm going to get ready to possibly do another video today. I'll see how the timing goes. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next lesson. See you soon.